couldn't probably live with the fact that what if he would have died.
One employee may have saved the life of a child because she decided not to turn a blind eye. The parents of that child are in jail tonight, charged with injury to a child.
James and Tanya Carroll were arrested on Tuesday. The Ector County Sheriff's Office tells us the two were stopped after a store clerk heard a woman making verbal threats to her child. That little boy is now in intensive care at a Lubbock hospital after deputies found him severely malnourished.
The near death of this 10-year-old boy has many people wondering what happened, and more importantly, what might have happened if one woman hadn't spoken up.
CBS 7 Sarah Strackhouse joins us now with the exclusive conversation she had with the woman who law enforcement say saved this little boy's life. Sarah?
An 11-year-old boy singing the national anthem becomes the target of a social media storm.
Our top story tonight at 10 o'clock, all eyes were on Sebastian De La Cruz tonight as he belted out the national anthem for the second time at an NBA Finals game in San Antonio.
His follow-up performance comes after 48 hours of controversy that has the young singer in the crossfire of racial comments.
We have reactions from West Texans plus fans who attended the game tonight, and also hear from the young boy himself as he responds to this controversy.
But first, prayers for rain are answered tonight as summer showers pound the Permian Basin.
Here's a look at a time-lapse video captured from our CBS 7 iCam in Midland. You can see showers sweeping throughout the tall city. Heavy rain still falling. For the latest on the rain, let's check in right now with Weather Director Craig Stewart for the latest. Craig?
In other local news tonight, investigators are still looking into what led to the shooting death of a man in West Odessa this afternoon. Ector County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call of a gunshot victim in the 2800 block of Vega.
Our top story tonight at 10 o'clock, a packed house inside the Ector County ISD Administration Building tonight as school board members and citizens speak out about several hot-button issues. CBS 7 has team coverage on tonight's meeting, including a look at a multi-million-dollar teacher housing project that was approved by board members, but not without some opposition. But first, a school board member comes in the center of a very heated debate as a group of citizens and a teacher ask for his resignation. My partner Tatum Hubbard joined us now live from the Ector County ISD Administration Building with more on what was said, plus the latest on the search for a new superintendent. Tatum?
Jay, it was a packed agenda tonight at the ECISD school board meeting, and it was an emotional meeting. Lots of people who showed up there, a couple of different groups who addressed the school board. The first one I want to tell you about are three concerned citizens who addressed the board, specifically asking for Luis Galvan, one of the members, to resign and step down. Now, you might remember a few weeks ago some photographs were published that appeared to show Galvan handling what appeared to be bags of marijuana. These concerned citizens say they feel that Galvan has lost his credibility. You can see right there, he stood up as they were addressing him, looked them right in the eye, and I want you to listen to what one of them had to say about why they believe he has to go. Listen to this.
The issue I have is that how can he be doing that on the weekends, yet he punishes kids during the week, and he votes on policies that creates that punishment.
Our team coverage on tonight's ECISD board meeting continues with a look at another big item. The housing shortage is an issue that many West Texans struggle with. School districts across the basin say it's affecting education. CBS 7's Jennifer Samp joins us now with what Ector County School District decided to do tonight, but it didn't come without controversy. Jennifer? Another shocking case of child endangerment out of Odessa as police search for the mother of 6 children who all tested positive for cocaine.
CBS 7's Matt Rist joins us now live from Odessa, where Crime Stoppers have just put up a new billboard in an effort to find this woman. Matt, we hear she's now facing new charges.
Midland police are on the hunt tonight for a Grinch. A mother is now left with nothing to give her children this Christmas.
CBS 7's Macy Marigi joins us now from the newsroom with that story. Macy?
With your eye on education tonight, ECISD Interim Superintendent Dr. H.T. Sanchez could be leaving the district to take the top job in Tucson, Arizona.
One Odessa teacher recently shared his reaction to this story by saying he'd be disappointed to see Dr. Sanchez go. Chuck Isner joins us now live in the newsroom to talk about this issue. Chuck, at one point you were very critical of Dr. Sanchez, so what changed? The organization's show of support is releasing some of the images from the fatal train crash last November, and some of them are chilling. It shows those in attendance, including the 4 who tragically lost their lives. Now their stories will be featured in the first episode of the new season. My partner Jay Hendricks joins us now live in the studio with more on how they plan to tell the story. Jay?
Tatum, it was something Terry Johnson with Show of Support and the show's producers struggled with. How do you tell the story and yet pay the respects to those who lost their lives? Craig, thanks very much. Today's showers also brought some hazardous conditions. A tank battery fire on a ranch north of Barnhart in Erie County was started by lightning. That's according to the Erie County Sheriff's Office. The fire is located at the intersection of FM 163 and County Road 2469. It is said to be on the Rocker B Ranch and no structures are being threatened. Another story new tonight at 10 o'clock. Early voting is already underway for the Ector County School District Board of Trustees election. And tonight, candidates got a chance to face off on key issues.
CBS 7's Matt Rist has more from today's CBS 7 Candidate Forum. Matt?
A surprising announcement was also made at tonight's ECISD School Board Forum. George Rice announced that he is withdrawing his name in the race for 5th position on that board. Rice says that after spending several hours researching fellow candidate Steve Brown, he says he believes that Brown would be more qualified for the position based on his educational and administrative experience.
It's a missing person until her remains were found, and now we are working as a suspicious death.
Those remains found in Upton County a year ago have now been identified, and could it lead to new information in a 4-year-old cold case?
We begin tonight with a CBS 7 News exclusive report. Authorities have exhausted all leads to find her, but DNA results confirm it was a Midland mother who's been missing for the past 4 years.
Now investigators tell CBS 7 her disappearance is suspicious. CBS 7's Jennifer Samp joins us now in the studio to tell us why. Jennifer?
A huge announcement today for Odessa College, showcasing a successful partnership between business and education. Colin Sewell announced today that when he moves his car companies to the new Parks Legato development, he is gifting the entire campus on 8th Street to OC. It will be used to create the new Sewell Auto Tech to train the next generation of auto technicians. I had a chance to go inside what will soon be Sewell Auto Tech Center to get a better understanding of how significant this gift is for the entire community.
All of our technicians obviously work, out in this area of the shop.
Colin Sewell looks out in the huge area dedicated to car maintenance and repair at his dealership on East 8th Street in Odessa. A car in every service bay, almost 60 technicians working non-stop. But they still struggle to keep up with the demand from customers.
Today, we could hire over 50 additional technicians just in our company alone. I could put them to work today, and we would just get even with the volume of work that we've been blessed with.
Tatum, as you will see in our video, at times you almost seem to be transformed back to 1863. From uniforms to guns and cannons, all have to be period correct. The idea is to give the reenactors a chance to live life as it was 150 years ago. The battles began on July 1st and ended July 3rd, 1863, a 3-day battle between Union and Confederate forces. When the war ended, 8,000 were killed, 27,000 were wounded, and 11,000 were reported missing or captured. The battle was described as the war's turning point. The site where it all happened is located within the gates of the Gettysburg National Military Park Museum and Visitor Center. It's a quiet and solemn place. Monuments and headstones mark the successes by the Union forces. There is little mention of the Confederate forces.
More stories new tonight at 10 o'clock. The city of Kermit is moving forward with the hiring of a new city manager that has mixed feelings among city leaders. Tonight, city council members made an agreement to hire the former Colorado City manager Pete Kampfer.
Kermit city officials also reviewed the city attorney's position following his arrest on solicitation of prostitution charges. After an executive session that lasted about an hour, city council members announced that they made no decision on the future of Stephen Tolliver's role with the city.
Why that billboard sign just came right off. In Midland County, Jennifer Samp, CBS 7 News. Back to you.
Jennifer, thank you. You can hear the winds are already picking up again outside right now. Craig says over 30 miles an hour already.
That's right. Let's check in right now with Craig to find out if this breezy trend is going to continue.
We put on the ear protection and get ready to fire the first shot.
And then imagine the trigger. Whenever you're ready, fire the trigger down. Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Look at you. Golly, that's really loud.
Much to my surprise, the first shot is just centimeters from the center of the target.
Excellent. Keep going. Excellent.
For many Odessa educators, as the infamous Prize Patrol made surprise visits to several campuses.
Take a look at what happened at Milam Elementary today.
The bus arrives and the volunteers unload, carrying balloons, oversized checks, and noisemakers. As they make their way down the halls at Milam Elementary School, it's pretty clear something big is about to happen.